Hey everybody, this is Erica off the Classy Con blog. I had to hit you guys up on this video. It's going to be definitely a part 2. This is definitely just part 1, but this is 6 things about the Texas recession you don't know. Or technically you don't know, but look, we all know it's coming. We know there is a recession on the hiatus, and we're just trying to prepare the best way possible. You, as a real estate agent or a salesperson, you kind of need to know that this is coming and it's going to hit Texas too, even though we think we're indestructible. What are some of the things right now you need to keep in mind? 1, 168 people move a day to Austin. So it's the people who are actually moving here who are bringing the money, buying the houses, shopping, eating out, because now, hey, I moved to Austin and my rent's $1,000. That's like half my rent in New York and California and all these other places. And everybody else is like, holy crap. 1,000 for a 1-bedroom? That's crazy talk. Okay. Number 2, 2,000 people a day were moving to Houston. I don't know if they are as well continued, but were moving to Houston every day. So that meant money coming in hand over fist for oil workers, different types of jobs, different type of careers, healthcare, you name it. Mostly when I meet people from Houston, it's people escaping out of Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Chicago. Over 3,000 millionaires left Chicago. A majority of them ended up in Texas. How awesome is that, right? So again, realize Austin and Texas, a lot of the money you're seeing, the flushing of money coming in, is the people who are moving there, not the people who live there. Every single day a week, I meet people who have lived there forever and have no money, never made much money, always been a Texan. All right. So number 3, realize Houston just lost a little bit over last year, around October 25th. No, a little bit more closer to Christmas. Lost 20,000 oil jobs. 20,000. And this was just a clear swoop of the cut. Now imagine those 20,000 people making $80,000 to $100,000, $150,000. Some of those guys, whew, gone. Just gone overnight. Now it's projected that Houston may lose 125,000 jobs. I don't know about you, but 125,000 definitely will affect the biggest city in Texas, which has 2/3 of the state's population. It's going to affect it. It just is. So be on the lookout for that. Even I went to an apartment investment seminar and conference, and they took Houston off the list as a place to invest. You know it's bad when it's like the market's too hot, you can't make any money. Plus now everybody's trying to sell because a recession's coming. So 4, property tax craziness. So I live in Austin, and we have a lot of people who are just being forced out to the edges. Manor, Cal, Buda, you name it, Georgetown, Taylor, you name it. They're having to be forced there. Why? Because property tax is so freaking high, and has went from, a thing they could afford to now $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 a year, which that's more Dallas, but it has happened in Austin, in one part of the city. People can't afford that. They have to move. They can't afford the property tax. Now, a renter can rent, but a person living there may not be able to afford it, or they may just have to rent their property out to someone who can pay higher rent than they pay mortgage. Okay? So 5, realtors know, they really do know that to get in and get a good loan and be able to have a nice rate, now is greatly the time. You wait 6 months to a year from now, yeah, you're going to get a discount on a house. The houses are going to be cheaper, no doubt, but getting the loan approved is going to be even harder. Maybe just Texas banks are going to approve you, not the Chase, not the Bank of America, not the big names, just the Texas banks, the small farmer, ranchman banks, right? But that's to your advantage. If you're looking to move later, if you're looking possibly in the future to come to Texas, then hey, this is great news for you. If not, that sucks. So 6, people who've lived their whole life and never made more than $30,000 a year. They do exist. I meet them all the time, and they lived there in Texas their whole life, and now Texas is changing due to all these transplants coming in. And honestly, they've lived there their whole life. Never thought about getting an oil job. Never thought about driving a truck. Never thought about getting a CDL. Never thought about doing more to get more income and taking advantage of the boom. You're meeting tons of African American and Latino people who, now they may do more construction work, but overall they're like, man, I had to move out to the middle of nowhere in Manor because I can't afford to live in my city anymore. Austin went from 20,000 population of African American to now 5%. Even the Hispanics are like, shh, we got to go. So I think, if you want to check out more on Dallas, I'll try to put links below from Zero Hedge. But basically, Dallas has a lot of manufacturing people don't know about, a lot of little factories, a lot of little offices that make things. And they had a big fall last year. They lost a lot of these manufacturing company jobs. So, you know, guys who would work in a factory still and worked in Dallas kind of lost some of those gigs. So it's coming, folks. I hope you're prepared. Even if big money's coming into your town, if you're not in a position to take it, recession's gonna suck for you. So this is Erica, Classy Climb Blog. I'll be coming up with a part 2 for the Texas recession that you don't know about. You guys have a great day.